Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone, my name is Fakhri Rozali, metric number 280346. Want to continue with the presentation of the effect and consequences of using the what if scenario on the master budget. Okay, point number one is improve decision making. When a company using what if scenarios, it can help the company to evaluate the potential outcome of different choices and make more informed decision. By testing different scenarios, they can identify potential risks and opportunities outcome and develop contingency plan to manage them and ensure the decision that has been made was the best. Okay, the next one is flexibility. What if scenarios can help organizations become more flexible by allowing them to adjust their budget to changing market condition or unexpected event. This can help them to respond quickly on new opportunities or challenges without having to revise their entire budget. For example, a small company, online retailer that use what if scenarios can quickly adjust their budget to accommodate unexpected spike in their customer demand. They can evaluate the impact of scaling up inventory or increasing marketing efforts to meet the increased demand. The next point is increased complexity. When a company apply what if scenario to a master budget, it can make it more complex and difficult to manage. This is especially true if the scenarios require significant changes to the budget or involve multiple variables that interact with each other. For instance, when a homeowner plans a renovation project using what if scenarios involve considering different materials, labor costs and design options. Each scenario has its own budget implication and making the overall planning process more complex. Then the next point is time consuming. Developing and analyzing what if scenario can be time consuming and may require a significant investment of resources because company need to use many variables in order to gain outcomes. This can be challenge for organizations that have limited time or budget to allocate to the budgeting activities. For instance, imagine a college student deciding whether to take on a part-time job during the semester. They create what if scenario to see how working different hours per week would impact their study time and finance. However, analyzing all the scenarios can be time consuming. Last but not least, the next point is need for accuracy. In order for company to use the what if scenarios, it must be based on accurate, reliable, updated data. This means that the organization need to have access to the up-to-date information and reliable system for tracking and analyzing that has been used when making the analyzing. This impact can be seen in the example, a small business owner exploring the possibility of expanding into a new market can use what if scenarios to estimate the potential sales and costs. They need to rely on accurate market research and financial data to make informed decisions about the feasibility and profitability of an expansion. And finally, for the last one is potential for bias. The individual or team responsible for developing what if scenario may have bias that influence their decision making. This can lead to scenarios that are overly optimistic or pessimistic, or that favor certain outcome over others. For example, if a manager in a company do what if scenario, the manager itself have a tendency to do bias when he only considering for his own benefit only and not care about employee suggestion in order to do this analysis. For the conclusions, what if scenarios can be a valuable tool for organizations to evaluate different options and make more informed decisions. However, they can also introduce complexity, require significant resources, and be influenced by bias. It's important for organizations to weigh the pros and cons of using what if scenario and to develop a clear process for developing and analyzing them. So that's all from me. Thank you. I will pass to the next presenter.